Hi, I am Augustine g.estimada, and I am discussing web development front-end responsive frameworks. So here, how it works. So the front-end developers they are responsible for designs and the data that the user will input in the interface, and after that it will go in the back end, so on the server side. So the back end developers they will manage the throw in the front end developers the data. And why is it important to have these frameworks? So these frameworks is flexible because they are easy to use and one at a time coding. So as we use this, we can able to less time and then the traditional, the HTML, the CSS, and the JavaScript. And there are more upgradable and more responsive APIs that we can help to web developers. After that is the languages versus frameworks. So the frameworks are very important and they have difference in that. So the language we use C# and Java and so forth. So it's quite different in this framework, and it's only in website. It can need to be in website and none other else. So it's more in API designs and quite in less time and faster creating websites. So this is the map of the diagram as the front end. So here there are responsibilities in CSS, and there have bunch of frameworks. So like Sass, Bootstrap, Tailwinds. Mostly Bootstrap can enable in mobile, so the view mobile of our devices as we visit the web page, so we can able to see the design. So it can be shrink, and it will there have libraries. Framework can help us to less time and more reliable in the codes. And there have into JavaScript, mostly it's famously React. It can be used. The company is looking for that developers, and the Vue.js and the Angular.js. So here I have 5 frameworks, so we will discuss. So this Angular is the same in React.js, but this is the first one framework work, so it's only the first one. So the second one is the most popular, and the company is looking for it for the React.js developer. It because like offers like more in libraries and shorten all this coding and structure of the codes, and it will easy to use if you master this. And the Bootstrap is mostly used in mobile view designs in library. The Backbone JS mostly kinda not much popular, and it's more memory in libraries. So the other one is the Ember. So the JS, it's like this smaller, like the heavier libraries you want, you can able to use this. And mobile frameworks like if you want to iOS and Android, can able to use Xamarin. It's .NET source code, and it's responsive layout too, and the React Native as well too. So there's kinda difference in that too. And Iconic, it's more in Apache, and like in MySQL and Angular frameworks. It's easy to have a mobile device or that in the server. And I will show you how the Angular sample codes. So mostly of the frameworks has this, like to install Angular, it will install a package for us, and you want to what the name of the workspace you want, and this is the structure. So mostly they're having import and the some URLs and the classes. And mostly they have a like one at a time datas here and so forth. They have a HTML, they have CSS, wait, so there's a JavaScript here and logics. And after that we'll go in React.js. So let's try to have an example of this. So here, this is the example. So mostly the React.js contains JavaScript and CSS, and I'll show you some CSS goes here. So here is much easier to use, is because they have a one-time structure, and if you want to adjust like the photos, the classes, it's one-time line. They have a HTML codes for that. So this is the bootstrap. So here we'll see it's like we see in our media query. So this is the library of the bootstrap. So if we do larger one, okay, so here it's responsive, and it's have a library here in this part, in this CSS, like here in this JavaScript. And after that, because of okay, they have a Java call this the bootstrap, so it's automatically here have a responsive website. So we will have a backbone. So here is backbone.js. So it collects some, so it's render. So the user will input, and the data will create in the database and will sync, and it will render in the point of view of the user. That's what the cycle of it. So this is the API of the backbone. So they have a variables, some datas here, and it's more in rendering URL. And after that, we'll have a Ember. So Ember has a bunch more like in React to JS, but more in it's look like it React.js. So here we'll see the imports, the libraries, functionalities, and the classes here. And then this is the Ionic document. So more in JavaScript, Angular, and React, and one in great code. So the basic is it's like more in CSS. The variables is CSS, paths, and the like here the buttons colors, primarily more in these layouts. This looks like a CSS, and it's easier to use it because you always have a variable for the colors, and it's easier to use. So here's same React Native. It's more in, this is the example of this code. So they import React and the text view of the website, the live website, and after that is the JavaScript. As you can see, there are JavaScript here, and here it will default as hello world app, and then the HTML file is like HTML file, and you will show hello world here in this section. And after that, this one I showed to you, this is the Xamarin. So this Xamarin is more in cross-platform. So this is cross-platform for mobile app device. So it can help us to create a mobile version of our like mobile view of this. So okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you understand all I